Hello, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Atypical Vagabond with your host, Carter. Today, I'm thrilled to take you on a journey into the life of a digital nomad freelancer. But before we dive in, feast your eyes on the stunning view from my current remote office. But let's talk more about passion. Do you love coffee? Do you love the ritual that goes along with making coffee? It might not need to be about coffee, but what gets you fired up? Is there a creative pursuit that makes you lose track of time? An activity that fills you with energy and excitement? Well, coffee does that for me. But let's go chase what your passions are in the comments section. I need to wake up with a cup of coffee. So as I'm making coffee, let's talk about some of the things that you might be passionate about. It's not just some hobby that you do on the weekends. I'm talking about the ones that make you feel truly alive. The thing that gets you creative, it gets your juices flowing, and it sparks a fire in your soul. Think back to a time where you were completely immersed in something you loved. Remember that feeling of flow, of being totally present and engaged? That's the kind of energy you want to bring to everything you do, not just your work. So tell me, what ignites your passion? Jump down to the comments and share what makes you come alive. Let's build a community of passionate people who are chasing their dreams. As a digital nomad freelancer, I've embraced a lifestyle that I'm passionate about. It allows me to work from anywhere in the world while exploring my destinations and immersing myself in different cultures. It's a unique blend of work and adventure that keeps me on my toes. So, my coffee is almost ready, and I'd love to take you through my day. As the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, I feel a sense of anticipation for the adventures ahead. But before we go on an adventure, let's go into my office. So one of the things that I do when I have finished my coffee is I check my email, check my statistics on YouTube, just kind of see if there's any type of messages that I need to answer and respond to. So I go through this as I'm waking up still, drinking my coffee, and might have to get a second cup of coffee to fully wake up. So I'm sitting here at my desk trying to get my day started is kind of how I begin my day, and I start to just wake up and kind of do things. So this is kind of what my day in the life as a digital nomad in Coimbra, Portugal is. Also, depending on the day of the week, I might have to water these plants and just do some basic housekeeping, cleaning, things of that nature. So as I come around through my day, like around noon, I will take a break and spend about 15 to 30 minutes writing. So I might be writing out a script for my next YouTube channel, might be thinking about some concepts to write on my blog on YouTube, my blog on atypicalvagabond.com or on go to Blue Tegu. So I'm thinking about these different things and how to continue to work my business and end up getting more clients and things like that, and get more people to watch my channel. So this is the thing that I'm doing around noontime, just kind of taking a break and from other people's stuff and kind of focusing on myself before really working on other work that's needed later on in the day. So it might have stuff that I'm doing video editing with on the Atypical Vagabond YouTube, or I might be working on website development for a client, or articles for other clients and articles for myself. But so before that, I end up going and taking a little bit of a lunch. So let's go ahead and take a break. I'm going to go over to Aldi's today, and usually what I do, it's like a late breakfast, early lunches. I usually have yogurt, granola, and bananas, but I'm out of bananas. So let's go to Aldi's. All right. So I am walking over to Aldi's. Gonna get some bananas, some lemons, maybe some breads and whatever. I won't be able to exactly film inside because it's not allowed, but we will go inside here and get what we need for my breakfast, lunch, whatever, brunch, and then we'll continue on with this day in the life of a digital nomad in Coimbra. They just did a remodel of this Aldi's. I know it's a minor thing, but it's pretty cool and exciting for me, being that I've been here for a couple of years and watching that it changed. It's just kind of neat that you get the produce like right in the front, so you can run in, grab fruit, vegetables, whatever, and then get checked out and then roll out, instead of having to go to the back of the store and get groceries and then having to go through. So it's kind of neat to just see a little bit of a change inside there. So it's been nice to show you what it looks like inside there. This one's a very nice Aldi's now, and yeah, that's pretty exciting. So yeah, we'll continue on with my day, and yeah, let's go. All right, after I have my brunch, got some carbohydrates and nice crunchiness in the granola, I go to back to work and just do the things that I need to do throughout the day on computers. That's kind of what digital nomads, remote workers, freelancers typically do while they are working abroad. So that's kind of what my first part of the day. So I know it's not all that exciting, so I'm not going to show you a whole lot of what I'm going to be doing personally, but I figured just kind of give you an idea of what it is kind of like. Okay, so after working for a while, I get hungry again. So I think that I'm gonna take you all to a little pasteleria that's nearby and get myself a coffee, get myself a little sandwich, and just kind of show you what it looks like. All right, I am over here at Universidad de Tostas. A friend of mine, Fernando, that I've made in this area, owns this restaurant and kind of practice Portuguese, but unfortunately he's not here. I was hoping that I'd be able to chat with him a little bit and introduce you to all, but it wasn't to be. So we'll just go ahead and enjoy the tosta. I'll show you the tosta. It is massive. No, it's also a little bit loud, so this is kind of the environment that I kind of live in. It's a little bit of a busy roundabout, but it is also quite walkable. So what I'm eating is basically just a hot ham and cheese. See the ham, cheese, lots of butter. So it's got a lot of flavor. It's got a little bit of herbs in it too. but what it's called here in Portuguese is a tosta mista. It's a nice, simple food, so only going to spend about like $5-6 euros on this. All right, to give you a better idea of this place, it's right across the street from Portuguese Pequenitos, which is kind of behind me. I am on the side street here, walking, and I did end up seeing Fernando right afterwards. He was busy doing some family stuff, taking care of business. And one of the things about being a digital nomad or working as a freelancer or working remotely abroad is that you have to be flexible and work with your environment. So right now I got a lot of noise, so hopefully you're able to hear me through all the noise. But that's a reality, is that there might be some noise that you have to deal with. So finding a place that has good Wi-Fi, that is a quiet environment. So if you need to make phone calls back to your home base, whoever you're working with, your colleagues or your employers, that you have those places. So it's important also to have a co-working space that you can tap into, or for me, I have a home base inside my house that I have as my office, so I get to utilize that today. So that's kind of the things that I have to do as a digital nomad working wise and consider. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go back up to my office, get back to work, and go ahead and see what the rest of my day looks like. All right, so I ended up having dinner at home. Just had some soup and such, so it's nothing very fancy. But my atypical day today is going to be involving going out and playing football, soccer, as some of American friends would call it. And so I'm going to be playing football with some my Portuguese friends, and I have a friend that's here going to be picking me up shortly in front of Portuguese Pequenitos. It's kind of funny because in the background here you have a football field but we're not going to be playing there. I played over there before, but we're going to be playing at a different area. And actually you can see the Ferris wheel in the background too. Have the pretty lights. So we also have Cuisine going on, and that's something that's going to be happening. I think it begins on Friday and then it'll continue on throughout, but when I publish it, it'll already be going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and play some football. Okay, I am over here on the football pitch. They just scored a goal on this other team that's playing. I know it's a little bit weird for some playing this late, but the older folks, this is the time that they have free to play and such. My buddy Antonio brought me out here, drove out here, which was awesome. But we have, not everybody is here yet, but we have a few people here. And yeah, so I think that this is a good place to stop and just let you go. This is kind of what a typical day looks like for me as a digital nomad in Coimbra. And it's important also to get some exercise. And here's some of the guys that I play with. And yep, just gonna let it go. And I'll go ahead and close this off with, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one.